The real reason your videos get no views, it's not the algorithm. Imagine spending 15 or even 20 hours making a video. You write the script, you spend hours editing, you create the perfect thumbnail. Finally, you hit the upload button. Then, 48 hours later, you open YouTube Studio, and your video has only 127 views. What's the first thing that comes to your mind? The YouTube algorithm isn't pushing my video. But what if I told you, the algorithm is probably not your biggest problem? Instead, there are 3 common mistakes that thousands of creators make every single day. And those mistakes are the real reason why good videos fail. In this video, I'm not going to give you motivation. I'm not going to share some secret hack. Instead, I'll show you 3 important metrics inside YouTube Studio that can completely change the way your videos perform. If you improve these 3 things, even a video that's already slowing down can start getting views again. So, let's get started. Let's clear up one of the biggest myths about YouTube. A lot of creators think the algorithm doesn't promote good videos, but that's not really true. The algorithm doesn't actually watch your videos. It watches how people react to them. Here's a simple example. Let's say YouTube shows your video to 500 people. Now, 2 things matter. First, how many people click on it? Second, how long do they keep watching? If only a few people click, or if they leave after the first 30 seconds, YouTube gets a very clear signal. People aren't enjoying this video. What happens next? Your impressions go down, your recommendations go down, and then creators say, the algorithm killed my video. But that's not what happened. The algorithm simply followed the audience's behavior. Once you understand this, you'll start looking at YouTube in a completely different way. Now let's talk about the first thing you should improve, your average view percentage. You can find this inside YouTube Studio Analytics. Imagine your video is 8 minutes long, but the average viewer only watches 2 minutes. That means most people are leaving before they even reach the best part. Now ask yourself, why? Is your intro too long? Are you taking too much time to deliver value? Are you showing the same visual for too long? Or maybe you're over-explaining everything. Remember this, every 5 to 10 seconds, your viewer's brain expects something new. So keep changing the visuals, add zooms, use text on the screen, show animations, use B-roll footage. Most importantly, give your viewers a new reason to keep watching every minute. The longer people stay, the more YouTube will recommend your video. The second thing you need to improve is your click-through rate, or CTR. CTR simply means, out of everyone who sees your thumbnail, how many people actually click? Many creators try to make beautiful thumbnails, but a beautiful thumbnail isn't enough. Your thumbnail has one job. It needs to make people curious. For example, imagine your title is How to Grow on YouTube. It tells people what the video is about. But now compare it with this. Why nobody watches your videos? Which one makes you more curious? Exactly. Your title and thumbnail should work together. They shouldn't say the same thing. Instead, they should make the viewer ask a question. And once people want the answer, they click. Because if nobody clicks, it doesn't matter how good your video is. No one will ever watch it. Study your audience retention graph. The third, and probably the most powerful thing you can do, is study your audience retention graph. Most creators ignore it, but that's where all the answers are. Open your retention graph. Look for the moment where the line suddenly drops. Ask yourself, what happened there? Maybe the same visual stayed on the screen for too long. Now look for the opposite. If you see a small spike, that means people watched that part again. Why? What made that moment interesting? Then use the same idea in your future videos. The best creators don't guess. They study the data. And if you do the same, every new video you make will be better than the last one. Remember this, YouTube isn't looking for the perfect video. It's looking for a video that people actually want to watch. So before blaming the algorithm, open YouTube Studio today and check these 3 metrics: average view percentage, click-through rate, audience retention graph. If you improve just these 3 things, you could completely change your channel's performance. So, I'll see you in the next video.